did a foundation review, and since I was already sitting down, I already had my makeup done, I decided to go ahead and do another video for you guys because I've been thinking about doing this video too. And this video is going to be all about contouring powders or contouring products. The reason I want to do this is because for a long time I looked for videos for contouring products or contouring powders that were dark enough for my skin tone. As a reference, I am NW45 in the summertime in MAC, and I am NC50 in the winter time. So yeah, I just was telling you guys that for color reference. But a problem that I had was always trying to find a contouring powder that was dark enough for me because I would want to contour so bad, but I didn't know which powders, and all the ones that everybody else on YouTube was using at the time would be too light and they just wouldn't show up on me and they wouldn't do what I wanted them to do. So I thought this video would be so helpful to so many people out there, or at least I hope you will. So many people out there, or so many of you who are looking for a good contouring powder. I have a few here. These are the ones that I truly believe are really good. This is just my opinion. There might be some more out there that I don't know about, but these are the ones that I have bought and I haven't returned, and I have been using now steadily for a while. So let's just get started. I'm gonna get started with the most talked about and very infamous, the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. This is what it looks like. If you don't know about the Anastasia contour kit, you need to reevaluate your life because I don't know where you've been. So Anastasia Beverly Hills is a company that really got started with brow products, and then they came out with this contour kit, and everybody went crazy when the contour kit came out. I didn't buy the contour kit when it came out. I recently got this. I've had this for about a month and a half now. The only reason I didn't buy it when it came out is because all the colors in the original contour kit I felt were too light for my skin, so I didn't bother getting it. So I waited, and then she came out with these, which are the refills. All these colors up here are highlight colors, and then these down here are contour colors. So you kind of pick your own shades and make your own palette. The first color I have here, this is this first one up here. This is Banana. I know we're not talking about highlight, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to wonder what's in my palette. And then the second one I have is Peaches and Cream. The third one here is called 10K. And that's this one. Those are all the highlight colors. Those are all the colors right here. And then down here, my first contour color, Copper Brown. This is a very, very natural sort of contour. Next color is Espresso. Espresso is pretty dark. I could definitely use this one to contour. It gives me a very also soft contour, but I can put more and it gets a little bit darker. And the last color that I have is Carob. I believe it is called Carob. Yep, it's called Carob. It's the darkest one in the palette. It's the most chocolatey one, and it's the one that gives me a nice contoured face. When I want my face to be really contoured, I use Carob. So I think this is a good palette. It's not just hyped about. It's actually a really good product. So if you've been thinking of getting this, I think it's definitely a good investment. These will last you forever. You won't have to replace these for a while. The colors are very creamy, they're very blendable, and they worked really, really well. Next one I'm going to talk about is fairly new. I only got my hands on this not too long ago because it was sold out and it was so hard to get. It's the Ulta contour kit, and this is what it looks like. You open it up, and that's what it looks like in there. So they also have highlighting shades up here and then some contouring shades down here. What I like about this palette the most is that it's not just geared towards lighter skin tone. It's not just geared towards darker skin tone. They have a little bit of everything for everyone. I got one for myself and I got one for my kid. I will tell you guys, this light color up here is an exact dupe for NARS Albatross. So similar to NARS Albatross. So I'm going to run down the colors with you guys and tell you what their names are. We have Radiance Highlighter up here. Luster Highlighter. Warm Bronzer or Warmth Bronzer, Golden Bronzer, Bombshell Bronzer, and then Goddess Bronzer. Goddess Bronzer being the darkest. It's not as soft as the Anastasia contour, but it's definitely a really, really good one, and it only costs $18. Next one we're going to talk about has also been much talked about here on YouTube. This is the CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony Bronze. This is my very first, like, I want to say true bronzer that I had. The other one that I also had was the e.l.f. one, but I don't even know what that is. I haven't used it in months because these ones have just been so much better for me. This is what it looks like right here. This is a gorgeous and amazing bronzer. I had this in my favorites videos for 2014. It's just one of those bronzers. It's inexpensive. I think it's $7 or $8, but I always go back to it even though I have all this other high-end stuff. This is just one of those that I always go back to. It's beautiful. It's deep. It looks good on deeper skin tones. It shows up on the skin. The only thing is that the more you use it, this layer on top kind of gets, I don't know, it gets a film over it, so sometimes you kind of have to scratch off that first layer to kind of get back to the product, to kind of get back to the pigmentation. But I absolutely love this. I think it also comes in other colors if you're lighter and you don't want something this dark. Next one I want to talk about is the NARS, what is this called? I shouldn't have thrown the box away. I think this is called the Contouring and Blush palette or something like that. Contouring, blush, something. It has contour and blush in there somewhere. This is what it looks like. I have it in color GIENAH. You guys will see me use this in a lot of my get ready with me because since I've had it, I've been using it a lot. So this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. It is very comparable to me to the Queen bronzer from CoverGirl. But this one isn't as dark as the CoverGirl bronzer or my other bronzers. This is more on the lighter side. So if you are just a deeper skin tone, this is going to be more of a natural contour for you. It's not going to give you that sharp, boom, bam type of contour. It's going to be light on the skin. It's going to give you more of a softer contour, but it will still show up on your skin. But if you are my shade or lighter, this definitely shows up and it looks really pretty. It does have more of a red undertone, so if you don't like more of a red contour, you're not going to like this one. I really, really like it. It gives my face so much warmth and it's just really nice. I like it. You guys, if you want to see it in action, check out some of my get ready with me videos and you would, all my recent ones, and you would definitely see this one. Next product I want to talk about is the Fashion Fair Beauty Blush in Chocolate Chip, and this is what it looks like. This is also a late discovery that I had. I didn't start using this until I want to say maybe September, October. I'm gonna say October, and I'm so glad that I discovered it. It's actually a blush from Fashion Fair, and when I saw it on the site and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so deep, I bet I could use it as a contour. So I didn't even know how it worked yet, but I decided to order it anyway, and I'm so glad that I did. This also has more of a reddish undertone to it. As you guys can see, I just like my contour to be more red. I just feel like it gives my skin more of a warmer look. This one has speckles of shimmers in it, but it does not translate onto the skin. So when you put it on, it still gives you really nice matte contour. But when you look at it in the pan, it has a little bit of shimmer in it. This one actually looks darker on the skin than it looks in the pan. But that's what I used to contour my face today. But this is a really, really good one. Now the last one is going to be an honorable mention because it is not a powder per se, but it's definitely something that I use every time that I do my makeup when I'm going somewhere special. I use this BLACKUP contouring sticks. So it has a concealer on one side and then your contouring part on the other side. It's very dark, very chocolatey. It puts down a good base for your powder contours. Oh my god, look, I need to stop and like go eat or something. It puts a good base for your powder contours just because I feel like when I contour my face with a cream and then I go over my face with my face powder, I kind of lose some of the sharpness of my contour, so I feel like I always have to add a powder contour on top. But this is an amazing base for your powder contour, and if you don't powder your face, you don't even need a powder contour. All you need is this. This is more high-end, and I want to say it's in the 30s. I want to say between 32 to 38. It's in there somewhere. It's on BLACKUP Cosmetics. Amazing, amazing brand for women of color. It also comes in lighter colors. Again, if you need something lighter, and I think it comes in a darker shade than this, and this is already pretty dark, but I think this is there's a darker shade than this one. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you know of another contour powder that I haven't mentioned in this video, I would love to know about them. So down below, just tell me what you use to contour to get that really sharp, refined features. Tell me what you use, because I'm always interested in finding out about more products or finding about more contour powders and highlighting things. You guys know I'm a little obsessed with makeup. So if you know of another powder that I haven't tried yet that's really good for deeper skin tone or any skin tone, definitely let me know because I would love to check it out. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye!